right, bring the music down. Welcome to episode 3 of My Road, a Minnesota Chat. Excited for my guest today, longtime friend. Well, we go back to the 80s, don't we?
Yes.
Bryan Leick is here today. Bryan Leick. This story I like to call the Magnolia, Iowa incident. Now, what was it, 1987?
I thought it was earlier.
Well, I got out of the service in 85, and it was a couple of years after that.
Okay.
But, well, we decided to move to California. Not spend the weekend. We were going to move
Yeah,
there.
we had everything in the trunk.
Yep. What car was that?
68 Fury 3. My bought it from my grandma.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
she gave it to me.
Everything we owned was in that car.
Yeah, everything.
So we decided it was Christmas Day night. I remember that. We stopped off at the farm. I remember your mom fed us, and then it was winter. It was cold. I mean, it was. I don't think it was like too chilly, but
Yeah, not a lot of snow, I don't think.
no, I don't think so either. One of them winters. So we take off when we go down the road, and we get into Iowa. Maybe an hour into Iowa, maybe, and boom! What happened, Brian?
The bearing went out on the water pump, and the fan went into the radiator. So
Yep. We weren't going anywhere.
No, losing antifreeze. It's everything was.
Well, and it was dark.
Yeah, it was dark.
Yeah. So I do remember this. We pulled into abandoned Stuckey's. If anybody remembers those, it was a chain of restaurants that were on every interstate. They were like Emma Crumby's, but a million of them.
Mm-hmm.
But this one was closed. It was abandoned. So we spent the night in the car. Yeah. I might have had a couple beers or something. I don't know. But and then the next day we thought, well, we got to get this fixed. We're kind of stuck.
We're on a mission.
Yes, we must get to California. So we look on the map, and there's you got excited about the town name.
Yeah, Magnolia.
Yeah. Grateful Dead song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sort of Magnolia.
So I think we went about a couple miles at a time, and then the car would overheat.
Yeah. She'd overheat. We had to let her cool down, and
it was about 15 miles, I think.
Yeah, it took a while.
Yes.
And
And I know there was a hill, and I don't think we went up that hill with the car. I think we left the car
and walked up there.
We walked up the hill. Everything we owned is in the car.
Yeah,
we did. You're a trusting person.
I
remember thinking, well, there's nothing we could do. We walked through town, nothing in that town except
there was a bar.
Millie's Tavern.
Yeah.
Owned by Millie.
Yeah.
Elderly lady. We walked in, and we
about 1 or 2 in the afternoon or so when we got there.
Yep. Well, we ordered a beer and started shooting pool.
Yep.
And then I think we eventually told Millie what our predicament was.
Yeah. We all got to be friends.
Yes, which is really cool. Now, this whole time, I know you weren't thinking it, but I'm thinking this is where it's going to end. This is our life is over.
Yeah, I was just making friends and being normal.
So she gets on the phone right away, and she's making calls. That's where I thought we're screwed. Well, and then a short time later, a guy pulls up with the radiator truck or a mechanic or something. Jake's Radiator Service.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. And then he asked the boys, we told him what was wrong, and then he took off again. And there we sat, drinking beers and playing pool. And then
told him what year our car is and everything, and
yes,
and what we needed, and so he left. And
I don't think we knew what he was doing. Then he comes back a little while later. He goes, "Hop in the car, boys. I think I found something." And this time, my level of "we're screwed" is peaking. Yours is just yours.
I totally trusted him, and because I think, well, you might have been smoothing doing something else, because I thought he told me, I got an old Fury in the cow yard out there.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll work and everything. So I wasn't worried one bit.
Yeah.
But I don't think you heard all that.
I didn't know. But then so he takes us out there, and there is the exact same car, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sitting in a pasture.
Old pasture. all around. I mean,
Yeah.
weeds growing all over around it and everything, you know.
It was the most beautiful sight I ever seen. Same car.
Yeah.
And he said, well, he was talking to you more about
Yeah, because I was gonna help, give him a hand, you know. I was like to help Motorhead or whatever, you know.
Yep.
My car, you know, I'm gonna help, and then he's
So they went out and towed your car into his shop.
oh, that's right, yeah.
And I don't know if they just took the water pump off or towed that one in. I don't know.
No, for some reason I remember helping him take. I
Really?
started out taking off the water pump of that old car
Okay.
in the cow yard,
Well, that's why you're
And-
here. I don't remember him.
and we started taking it off, and everything was gonna match, and I just don't quite remember everything from in the cow yard back to the shop, their garage.
Right. Well, we were.
Oh, we went to the Millies again. I think.
We went back to Millie's. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they went back to their shop. So meanwhile, we're at Millie's having some beers and playing pool. We still got to get to California.
Yeah.
We're not even out of Iowa. So then they come back and said it's fixed. And then he took us back to the shop.
Yeah.
And then we're like, because we had everything I owned was in that car, and all the money I had was in my pocket. Which I think we had quite a wad each.
I can't remember. Yeah.
So we're like, all right. Well, then didn't you ask him, oh, what's this going to cost? Or something.
I'm sure I did. Well,
$65.
yeah.
And they go, well, we noticed the headlight was out. We fixed that for you.
Yeah.
They did all that stuff for $65. And I felt bad because I'm like, yeah, they're going to murder us. Nobody will know. There were no phones or nothing, you know, no GPS. So then they're having like a party at the shop. We're good to go.
No, their shop was like almost like your garage. I mean, it's just a little, little garage band of house.
Yeah. No, that was right out of Mayberry.
Yeah, totally.
But there were people there. We're like celebrities.
Yeah, those
are the guys going to California.
They all liked us. And,
yes. And then we got, that's done. And now, meanwhile, we've been at it for a whole day.
2 in the afternoon.
Yes.
This was about, what, 1 in the morning or?
Yes. Well, when we finally, you guys should stay overnight. We're like, oh, we got it. Like we had a time limit, we don't even know where we're going.
Yeah.
So then this is probably one of the funnier parts. We leave out of Magnolia. We're back on the road. And then we come down the hill, and you either go right or left, and then you kind of went straight.
Yeah, we just got the car fixed. We were waiting for hours, and I don't know what the heck the deal was, but brain fart city and just went straight ahead there and hit the post and
wiped out, of all things, the passenger door handle.
Yeah. So the door wouldn't shut.
Yep. The whole rest of the way, we had to get a bungee cord. Somebody had to sit on the bungee cord.
Yeah, we got a bungee cord, bought a bungee cord at a truck stop, and we ran it from the door handle over to the center, something by the center. Anyway,
just crap stacked in the back seat with all our stuff, cereal and whatever.
So we started going after we got the bungee, and I kept on. I was nervous. I kept looking over because if you'd lean on the door, it would open.
Right.
And and then,
don't fall asleep.
Yeah,
and lean it on the door.
Go. Yeah.
Well, we safely got out of Magnolia, and then I think we stopped in Keystone on the way. Stayed overnight there with some friends, I think, and then I think the rest of the way we just drove to California. I don't think we stopped anymore. We didn't really plan anything out, did we? Because we got there.
We just winged everything.
I stopped at a buddy of mine I was in the service with, and hey, we're here.
Rex?
Yeah, he's got a wife and two little babies. We show up. So then the catch-22 in California was, and then we wanted to get a place and then get a job. Well, you couldn't get a pad without a job, and you couldn't get a job without a pad.
Right.
So we had to get resourceful. We had friends, try construction, and then we.
Yeah. We had some other friends out there.
Yeah. Do you remember the address?
2740 Circular Santiago.
Right.
Oceanside.
By the makeup and mall there.
Carlsbad.
Yeah, it was Carlsbad.
Yep.
Right across the street. Yep. And we got that place. We had a really nice condo. We furnished it with 2 lawn chairs and I think we had a TV.
Yeah, we had our living room. It was pretty bare.
Yeah.
Nothing on the wall.
Mattresses on the floor, I think.
Yeah.
Because we had to buy them, didn't we?
That was later.
Yes.
We slept on we just had our lounge chairs. I don't think
We couldn't even have company over.
no, because everything was in the trunk, you know.
Yes.
So we yeah, it was we were scrounging. That's roughing it, all right.
Well, then we were excited because across El Camino Real, like the 4-lane road, was the Ralph's grocery store. I was excited because you could get beer.
We
and
need
liquor.
to treat ourselves.
Yes,
We-
and they had the beer.
We
that
were
was
stressed out.
just called beer.
Yeah.
And it had little puzzles in there.
Yeah.
We spent like the first week just
Under the cap had little puzzle.
yeah. I plus it'd say something, and
You
I'd
know.
be so excited.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's it. That's that's the story. Bryan, I want to thank you for dropping by. And again, YouTube page, my road, a Minnesota chat. Go on there. You get it for free. And thanks for listening. Thanks, Bryan. Appreciate it.
Really bad. Thank you.